We were actually at a wedding and we saw the tumor. And the next day after we got home, our neighbor, who is an ophthalmologist, came to our house and dilated her eye in our kitchen and was able to tell us that we needed to go see a specialist the next day.
So when Callyns came in, she was actually seeing fairly well out of the eye, but she had an obvious mass, and given her age and the appearance of the mass, it was with 99% certainty it was a retinoblastoma, which is a tumor inside of the eye that is a malignant tumor.
It was the last thing I was expecting going to an eye appointment, that we were going to get a cancer diagnosis. So I was obviously devastated, and kind of life, stopped. We kind of went to a standstill.
The day you sat down in my room and told me what happened, I got to see her. I got to know that she was sick, and so that now that that's when I started getting sad, kind of.
We had to pack, and I was sitting on the floor in my closet, and I was like, I don't know what you pack to get your child treated for cancer. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. You just kind of walk around in a daze.
So when I told Callyns' parents that I thought that she had a cancer in her eye, it was very, very difficult. It's always an incredibly difficult thing to do as a physician, and you want to be strong for the family. You want them to understand what the facts are, but inside you are torn apart.
She was so resilient after each treatment that it was almost, sometimes people would say, it's just hard to believe that she has cancer.
So she's having a catheter inserted through her femoral artery, and it's being fed all the way up to her ophthalmic artery, which is the artery that goes into the eyeball area, and slowly, over a long period of time while she's asleep, the chemotherapy in a diluted form is injected through the ophthalmic artery to destroy the tumor.
We were just really fortunate to have, faith, through prayer, great family, great friends, an amazing support system, and we couldn't have done it alone. We have a great community that, kind of rallied around us.
She's just a girl with glasses, so it's like she only just has to have patches now, so she's doing a lot better, so now that she just doesn't look like a girl with cancer anymore.
There are so many kids that are getting cancer annually. There are so many kids that are dying from cancer every year, and it's unacceptable. There have to be more therapies that are researched that can help extend the life of these children. It's just mind-blowing to me that that it doesn't exist.
But one thing I can speak to is the targeted therapy, because that's why we flew to Philadelphia, is that Callyns got a targeted therapy that went in through her groin and up through her neck and was specific to her eyes. So she didn't have hair loss or some of the widespread other side effects that other folks have. So I know very much about targeted therapies, and I've been researching and studying other childhood cancers. That's what happens a lot of time, is that sometimes the treatment for the cancers actually, while it's hurting, killing the cancer, is also doing harm, and kids get other secondary forms of cancers or other diseases develop. Awareness
is so huge, and that is what Braden's Hope is doing. They are helping make so many people aware of this need, and I couldn't be more thankful for it.
So a really important secret.
What's it?
My toes are really stinky.
Oh, your toes are stinky? Yeah. Yeah, you do have stinky toes. You're a silly goose.